everyone, I'm Applejuice and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be answering a bunch of commonly asked questions that I get on my Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first question is, when did you subscribe to Skeppy? So I actually subscribed a little bit before he hit 300k. The next question is, how much merch do you own? I own 10 pieces of official merch and you could probably see some of it in the background. But yeah, I own 10 pieces of his merch that is from skeppyshop.com. And then I also have a few things that were not from his website, such as the U2s, a Skeppy plush, and then I actually have something from his old shop when he had the flip-flop shop. I'm pretty sure it was Skeppy's flip-flop shop, that's what it was called, and he sold a few things on there. That was like years ago. So if you're only counting official merch, I have 10 pieces, but if you're counting official and unofficial, I have about 13 or 14. So our next question is, what was the first Skeppy video that you ever saw? So I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was one of his TNT jumping videos on Hypixel, and I think he posted a few different ones of those, so I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I'm pretty positive it was a TNT jumping video. The next question I got is, how did you choose Applejuice as a name, or where did it come from? So pretty much a few years ago, my friends and I all had names relating to that, so it was apple juice, orange juice, and mango juice, and I just decided to keep it because that's kind of what I'm known by now online, and I just like it, so I just decided to keep that. So the next question is, where are you from? I am from California, and I'm not going to be giving specifications of where I am in California, but I am from California. So the next question is, what is your actual name? Because obviously my name isn't Applejuice. My name is Stephanie, but all my friends call me Steph, but online people either call me Apple or Applejuice. So yeah, basically I go by Steph or Applejuice. Next, this is probably one of my most asked questions, and it's, when did you meet Skeppy, where, and what's the story behind that? Like, what's the story of how it happened? Everyone has asked me this, and I've always been like, oh, I'll post it soon, I'll record a video soon. And I met Skeppy a year ago. I kind of procrastinated this a lot, but finally I'm telling the story, so here it is. So pretty much basic details of the story. The event was in Chicago, and it was a Minecraft event called Mine Fair. It was a kind of smaller event, and it was in September of 2019. Pretty much my mom and I traveled from California to Chicago, and it was in September, around September 20th. So we got to the airport, and in my mind, my mindset throughout this pretty much entire trip was just, I'm gonna see Skeppy, like, he's here right now, he's here. Like, I was just thinking, it was like pretty ridiculous to have a mindset like that, considering the chances of our flights landing at the same time from two different states is pretty rare. So I don't know why I thought that, in like terminals and everything, like us being in the same one, all rare, but I still was like thinking that I was gonna see him. So the whole time at the airport, we were like, I was nervous. My mom was trying to find where to get like the Uber curbside thing, but yeah, I was like freaking out. I'm like, he's here. My mom was like, he's not here, we gotta find the Uber place. Like, help me find it. I was like, but he might be here. So then we got to the hotel, and the hotel was pretty much connected to the convention center, so it's just the hotel rooms are on top, and then in the bottom is like, you know, the restaurant, the shops, and then like there was little meeting rooms, convention rooms, and it was there. So again, the whole time my mom and I were getting to our room, eating dinner, I was still thinking that Skeppy was here, but he wasn't. So then after my mom and I ate, we went to the hotel room, went to bed, all that stuff, and I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, today's the day of the convention thing. I'm gonna meet him. I was so excited. So pretty much my mom and I got some waters, and we just got like some Tic Tacs and just a few things to bring with us into the convention. And waiting in line at the convention center, I was like not really nervous. I was just super excited. I thought I was going to see Skeppy. Like, I thought I would see him in line again, all that stuff. And I was like so excited, so happy. And my mom and I were walking around the convention, just kind of looking at all the booths and stuff. And then we decided, let's just sit down for a bit. And again, this whole time we were sitting down, I thought I was going to see Skeppy because I thought he was going to be there. And I was just so excited and so like nervous. At this point, once we were sitting down, I was so nervous that I couldn't even drink like water. I couldn't eat anything. I tried eating Tic Tacs, but I could not eat Tic Tacs because I was so nauseous. So it was like pretty funny because I've never gotten this nervous before. I've never been like so nervous to the point where I was nauseous and couldn't eat anything. So it was kind of funny looking back at it now how nervous I had got. So at this convention, I saw two other people in Skeppy hoodies, so we kind of were just communicating like, oh, have you seen him, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So then my mom and I were just sitting down, and I saw Skoppy tweeted. He pretty much tweeted he was on the plane, so my mom and I were like, okay, we have a little bit of time before he gets here. So my mom and I just went to get lunch / breakfast because we hadn't really eaten anything, and I was hungry, but I was too scared and excited to eat, if that makes sense. So I was hungry, but I couldn't eat. So my mom and I went to the buffet, and she got a normal amount of food, you know, that you do from buffets. And I got like a piece of bacon, and I couldn't really even eat that, and like a smoothie that was like this big, and I couldn't eat it because I was so nervous and so excited. So after eating, my mom and I went back downstairs and just kind of sat down again, just relaxed a bit and waited until Skoppy got there. So my mom and I got up at one point, I think, and started walking around again. And one of the people there who was wearing a Skoppy hoodie came up to me, and he's like, he's here right now. And my mom and I are like, really? Did you get a picture with him? He's like, yeah. He like showed us the picture, and I was like, okay, my heart was beating so fast. I was so nervous. Like, I was freaking out here. Like, I was already scared, but I was like more like, he's here, like, I'm gonna see him. So me, my mom, and this other person in their Skoppy hoodie start walking around just to try to find him. And my mom's like, is that him? And I'm like, no, that's not him. So we walk around this corner, and the person that told me he was here was like, he's right here. I see him. I start speed walking, and then Skoppy turned around, he saw me, and he like started walking towards me. He gave me a hug, and I was so excited at this point that I was nervous too, but after like meeting him, like seeing him, all my nerves were gone, and I was just really excited, and I was so happy. So basically we talked for a few minutes. I got a picture with him. I'll put it on the screen if I figure that out, but if not, then you could go to my Instagram or Twitter and it will be on there. So basically we talked for a bit, and then I was like, alright, well, it was nice meeting you, all that stuff. And I like cannot stress this enough. He is the kindest person ever. He was like so sweet, so genuine. He was amazing. Like, I know there's always this like stereotype that people are like, oh, like my idols are only good on screen and off camera they're not. But he was like just as nice on screen as he is off screen. So I will always be thankful that I had the opportunity to meet him, and I'm just so thankful for this experience. So there you go. That's the long-awaited story of how I met Skeppy and just the whole experience. I did actually get him to sign something. I bought a creeper plush that I was going to get him to sign, but then I decided to get him to sign this instead. So here's the thing I ended up getting him to sign. It is just like the pass that you need to get into the convention center. Once again, I'm so thankful for this experience, and it was amazing meeting you, Skeppy. I don't know if you'll see this, and I know I've said it so many times before, but it was amazing meeting you, and it was a dream come true. So another thing is, one day I got a fortune from a fortune cookie, and it said, your greatest wish will come true. And immediately I knew that my greatest wish was to meet Skeppy. So I kept that fortune until I met him, and I actually put it in the frame I have with the picture of us. It's right there. You can kind of see it, but I just kept this fortune and I carried it around with me for so long. So I just decided to put the fortune with the picture because they go together, you know. I got the fortune, and that's the thing I thought of was my greatest wish. So for our final question, it kind of relates to that story, but it's how tall are you? And this is like either the first or second most commonly asked question, because I get asked this so much when people look at my profile picture. They're like, are you tall or Skeppy short? All that. So I'm about 5'5", and I think Skeppy was about 5'7" or 5'8". So there we go. That is all the questions I have for today. Those are all the questions that I remember or can recall getting asked like all the time. But if you guys have any more questions, you can comment them and I will be happy to do a part 2. Or if you have any other videos you'd like me to see, I can also do that. Thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And you can follow my Instagram and Twitter if you would like. I will put them in the description. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will try to make another video again soon. I'm really bad at just sitting down and recording, and I always procrastinate it. But I will post another video soon. Bye!